Guess who's hiring? We're back with more lazy pajama jobs that pay you big, up to $45 an hour, and they provide you with a laptop and training. And did I mention benefits? So let's hop right in. But first, I gotta do my shout outs. So a couple of these have gotten overlooked, and I apologize. I don't always see your messages, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Ken. He said, I followed Jazzy's steps and got the job with Progressive Insurance. Now, I posted that a while ago, so I'm sorry, Ken, that I didn't shout you out before, but congratulations to you. And then Octavia is one of my favorites because she was one of those people that said, look, I've been looking for a job for a while, and she is 50 years old, but she says, I used your resume kit, and she ended up getting multiple job offers from various different companies, all in the same afternoon. And she said, I'm here to tell you, please have faith and stay positive. Listen, a lot of you feel like age discrimination is keeping you from getting a job, but I just want to keep you encouraged and say, people like Octavia were like, no, I'm going to use the resume kit. I'm going to go out and actually believe in myself. And look what happened. She got multiple job offers. Now, Miss Nana said, I got a job offer on Thursday with US Bank after 3 months of searching. She said, I used your interview tips and the one with the magic wand did the trick. Thanks for all you do for us. Listen, I'm telling you, that magic wand question is a game changer. Like, it makes you so memorable. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go back and watch my interview videos and look at my interview materials in your pay bump portal. And we can't forget about the beautiful Miss Monica that said, hi, Jazzy, I'm a faithful subscriber and viewer. And with the help of your resume templates and interview prep kit, I was able to land a 6-figure corporate job with a tech company. Girl, oh my goodness, congratulations to you. 6 figures. Oh, it just makes me so excited. I cannot wait to hear about how things are going. Keep me posted. And then I wanted to give a huge shout out to Mr. Karan, because he says, hey, Jazzy, I just want to say thank you for providing me with these opportunities. I had my interview with NailNet today and got the position on the same call. I'm just waiting for my background check. I used your resume template and also went through your credit boosting course and have sent in my letters. Listen, even though I overlooked this, I apologize that I didn't see this. Again, sometimes you guys post comments and they get buried. I'm really, really sorry that I don't always see them right away. But I wanted to say, because Antonio was talking about using the credit boosting course, I just wanted to ask, is that something that you guys still need? Because yes, jobs absolutely check your credit. Do I agree with it? No. But is it still happening? Yes. So do you guys feel like your credit is holding you back from getting a higher paying job? Let me know in the comments and I will make a video for you. Now, let's get back into these opportunities. So our first opportunity today is going to be with Netflix. Okay. Netflix is hiring for a consumer messaging operations specialist. Okay. So for those of you that have experience with copywriting, even if it's like technical writing, any experience with email marketing, any type of messaging where you've had to create messages for customers, you want to apply for this job. Okay. This is a part of the messages that you get from Netflix, either via email, push notifications, or in-app notifications. If you ever got an email from Netflix that said, hey, this is what's trending right now, somebody created that message, right? There was a team of people putting together the copywriting and doing the campaigns for those types of messages. So this is for all of my people that have ever done email marketing, copywriting, technical writing, CRM management. Like, this is for you. And look at what it pays. Okay. The range for this role goes up to $300K. Now, we know with Netflix, they have a very interesting compensation model. It's going to be a mix between your base salary as well as stock that they give you in the company. So some people take a lower base to get higher stock, and some people take a much higher base and say, you know what, I'm good on the stock. I'll just take 25% of my compensation in stock. But you need to be applying for this ASAP. And yes, this is open to my people in California. Okay. The people that want to work remotely in California. That's sometimes a weird place for remote work, but Netflix is very remote friendly. Okay. So even if you're not in California, it's still remote throughout the United States, right? Now, our next opportunity is going to be with Reddit, okay? Reddit is hiring for a trust and safety policy specialist, okay? I love these types of jobs for anybody that's worked in any type of security. But I also love these jobs for people that work with children, people that do social work. The reason why I love these jobs is because it's all about implementing policies, right? All about understanding policies and making sure that those things are being enforced. And for those of you that work with children, those of you that work in social work, those of you that work as a paralegal, this is literally all you do, okay? Policy enforcement. All right, so you're going to be that person that looks at those ad review tickets. Maybe somebody wanted to run an ad on Reddit and something about that ad didn't feel super safe, or something about it didn't feel like it could be in compliance. So you're the person that says, okay, let me take a closer look at this ad to make sure it doesn't violate any policies. Well, that's all. Okay, there's nothing complex about what these people do. And look at what they earn. It's $143,000 base salary. Literally, this is the minimum you can make. Up to $200K for the base salary. And on top of that, you still get additional compensation in the form of stock units as well as bonuses. This is a whole lot of money for you to just be doing tickets and reviewing ads and reviewing things to make sure that they are not inappropriate, right? So make sure you're applying for this. The resumes are already done for you. Make sure you go into your pay bump portal and apply for this before the job closes. Now, our next opportunity is going to be a little bit easy, okay? This is with Charlie Health. Maybe you've heard of it, or maybe you've used their services before, but they are hiring for a credentialing specialist. Now, if you've never worked as a credentialing specialist, no big deal, because Charlie Health is one of those companies that will provide you with several weeks of training. But basically, a credentialing specialist is going to help the healthcare enrollment applications get completed. Okay, this is for people that are submitting things across Medicaid and other commercial payers. So essentially, you're going to follow up on those enrollments to make sure that people have completed those applications and to make sure that the applications are not missing information so that you can go ahead and assign credentials to it, right? Now, I do want to point out that this job pays somewhere around $41,000 to $55,000 per year. Again, this is one of those companies that will absolutely train you. Now, they don't publicly put that out here, but I know internally that this job will absolutely train you. So I love this job for people that kind of want to work in benefits, but maybe you don't have specific medical experience and you're looking for a company that's going to train you. Okay. It's great if you have a bachelor's degree, but it's also something that is just a preferred thing. It's not going to be a game changer for those of you that don't have it, because again, as I've said before, they will train you internally for several weeks. Now, the next opportunity we have is going to be with Attentive. Anybody that's ever worked in like marketing or SMS, you probably have used Attentive or heard Attentive. A lot of the people that you see on social media that say, hey, comment the word help, and then you get like that automated message in your inbox. Yeah, that's run on platforms like Attentive. Now, they are hiring for a customer success manager. This is for all of my people that love to work in sales. Those of you that have experience as like a sales, like an account manager, sales executive, or maybe you have experience working as a business development rep. All of these are roles that fall under the same sales and marketing umbrella, right? So this job pays pretty well. The base salary alone is in the $100K range. That's just for the base salary. You still get bonus and commission and equity. This is easily a $200 to $250K a year job. Easily, right? With your bonus and your commission. This is a very high base salary range for a sales position that isn't like director level or regional level. And again, you do also get equity in that. So make sure you're applying for this ASAP. One thing I want to point out is with sales jobs, those are the jobs that do not require you to have a degree. Like they're saying if you have the experience, that's great. Even if you don't have the experience and you got the gift of gab, they'll train you because everybody still has to go through internal training before they allow you to start managing account portfolios. And many of you already have experience in CRM tools like Salesforce, or you've worked in other types of CRMs, whether it's like Remedy or it's Zendesk, you have that experience already. Okay. So one more position that Attentive has is going to be the senior manager over billing operations. A lot of you have worked in call centers before. You're kind of familiar with like KPIs and different metrics and just making sure that everything is running smoothly from a workflow perspective. But this is more of a operational billing analyst role, and it actually pays pretty good. So it pays $110 to $135, and again, that's just for your base salary. You also get equity in the company as well as those benefits. So even if you don't have the degree, I want you to apply because it tells you down here, if you do not meet all the requirements listed here, we still encourage you to apply. No job description is perfect, and we may actually have another opportunity that closely matches your skills and experience. So for all of my people that suffer from imposter syndrome, I need you to apply to this ASAP because they just told you they still want you to apply even if you don't meet all of the requirements. Now, some of you have asked me in the past about Imagine or Imogen, depending on how you say it. This is one of those companies that also provide you with several weeks of training. So they are hiring for an operations support associate, okay? Now, pay careful attention because these are the hours, okay? On Fridays and Mondays, you work 1 to 9 p.m. And then on Saturday and Sunday, you work from 8 to 9. So some people like the whole 4-day work week. And having that extra day off. I do want to point out they have an 8-week training period, okay? And that happens Monday through Friday. So if you are not familiar with operations or this sort of work at all, it's not a big deal because yes, they absolutely train you, okay? And with this particular role, they're going to pay up to $27 per hour. Now, it does say that their headquarters are based in New York. However, the position is conducted super duper remote, right? All you need is a reliable Wi-Fi connection and a quiet workspace, okay? So those of you that have medical experience, that's great. But this position does not require you to have that. Just understand ticketing systems and CRM platforms. That's going to be the biggest thing, again, because they trust they will definitely train you. So as I said a million times before, if you want more assistance, you want to ask questions, join the private Discord community. That's where we talk. That's where you can ask questions. That's where you can network with people that work at the same companies that you're trying to get on at, right? And if you're someone that wants to receive weekly emails of who's hiring, even the ones that are not posted on YouTube, make sure you're signing up for that as well, because the easiest way for you to get these jobs is to be the first person that applies for them. This is why I send you these emails directly every single week so you can know who's hiring. And as I always say, if you stay ready, you never ever have to get ready. Oh,